Hello, my friends. Welcome to today's broadcast, our transmission of divine love. Those of us who want to experience more love on the planet, and we are well aware that it is what happens on the inside of us before we can expect anything to appear on the outside. It's what's on the inside that creates that magnetism that is designed to put us in the right place at the right time. And as I am waiting for my friends to join, giving everyone time to get on board so we can pick our ambassadors for today, I just want to express my gratitude. I have learned that gratitude is the secret sauce. Don't you agree that when you can find something in any circumstance to be grateful for, that indeed feels wonderful? Gratitude. But did you know that there's another concept that is equally powerful, some say more powerful, and that is appreciation. When you appreciate something, it goes up in value. When you're grateful for something, it's kind of a closed energy. And so as you look at what you appreciate today, that's where we come into alignment. We come into an experience of appreciation of the divine, who never once gives up on us, never once turns its back to us. The divine is here to support us. So today, what we're going to do is we are going to create messages from the divine for those of you who happen upon these readings. We're using the Cosmic Insights deck. And if you would like to be an ambassador of love, as we put this little project together, you can be an ambassador of love. All it takes is for you to volunteer. I always take 5 volunteers to put together the reading, and the only requirement is that you have not been assigned ambassadorship already this week, because I want everyone to have a chance. So if you're hearing my voice right now, welcome. I'm Catherine, and this is Pattern Breaker Tarot, where we are setting aside our time on the daily to receive our dose of vitamin L with a capital L. How would you like to be touched by universal love today? If you're hearing my voice and you would like to have me read a card for you and give you a message from the divine, I would love to do that. As what I'm going to do to start is I'm going to draw a card for the collective. What is the message that the divine has for us today when it comes to divine love? When you are depending on your human relationships for love, it's very difficult. Adults already are carrying the burden of the relationships in their past. When you are choosing people who are full of themselves, it is very complicated, isn't it? If you're with someone who spends more time on their own interests and have zero time for you, it can be very painful. What the divine wants you to know is that you are loved so deeply. And if somebody is treating you disrespectfully, if someone is not honoring who you are, you have an opportunity to turn away from that person. As you stay connected to someone who thinks more of themselves than they do of you, you have the right to turn away and treat yourself as if you were your own soulmate. The divine is here today to give you a message You are precious. You are gifted. You are so powerful in your sweetness and in your love for others. The person you're involved with right now is not your highest and best. So the universe today is giving you permission to create an ending for this particular relationship, okay? So, welcome. Hello, Rahul. Nidhi. Yes, this is called Divine Transmission of Divine Love. What we're doing is we're creating a wave of love across the planet, and I am looking for volunteers. If, as you volunteer to receive a reading, you are an ambassador. You are an ambassador for your world to carry divine love forward. So there is no charge for this reading. It's just your willingness to shower love on the people in your life. Rahul, would you like to be an ambassador? Do you want to volunteer to receive a touch of divine love today? How about you, Nidhi? Anyone who's listening to my voice right now, I'm looking for volunteers. Your future with love is in your own hands. Who would like to volunteer for a reading today? Let me sip my tea. This is the fourth divine love reading. I'm doing it every day because so many people are wishing for more love in their lives. Isn't that true? All you have to do, Nidhi, is to choose to radiate love in your world. An ambassador is someone who represents an authority. We are ambassadors of love. So all you need to do is hit the thumbs up so that I know that you're here serving as a volunteer. That's all it takes. So, hi Abhijit, you're welcome to be here. Thank you so much. Be sure to hit the thumbs up to dive into our divine messages today. And Nidhi, thank you so much for volunteering. And the universe wants for you to remember that communication is very important. Okay, Nidhi? Communication is very important for you today. As you work on creating a better connection with the people in your life, it's important that you understand compromise and forgiveness and the desire to work it out. All right? The key for you, Nidhi, is that communicating with spirit, creating a connection with the divine, is what is primary. The universe loves you so much, Nidhi. Sometimes it's hard to imagine that the divine creator loves you, but that is the truth. Every breath you take is a gift from the divine. The divine connects us. The divine creates a connection between you and my voice. I don't think I've seen you here on my channel before. And here you are receiving a promise from the divine. As you meditate, perhaps do yoga, perhaps gather with other spiritual people, you will feel a connection with the divine that will help you with all of your other relationships. Human beings are not very good at communicating when they're holding hurt feelings, but the divine is always available and doesn't do, the divine never leaves you or never betrays you. Okay, Nidhi? Many people tell me that my voice carries a vibration of love, and I am so honored to be helping you guys today to receive these very special messages from the universe. I do take 5 volunteers every day, and all you need to do is carry forward the primary energy that you receive from this reading. Okay? Hi, cute girl. Welcome. I don't understand your language, but I appreciate that you're here. And Abhijit, are you still here, Abhijit? In order to receive your message from the divine, you just need to be here when I call your name, because I want to have live readings here. So, Najit, are you Abhijit? Yes. Abhijit, you're here. Wonderful. All right. Okay, so Abhijit. So today's readings are about receiving love messages from the divine. On Sunday, I go live every week to answer questions about relationships and other personal issues. But this time, it's about God and it's about the divine reaching out through my cards to touch your heart. All right? A divine love transmission. So, Abhijit, let's pull a card for you, my friend. Okay. So, Abhijit, the universe is here to ask you to be oh so careful with what it is that you trust the human beings in your life. All right? Sometimes, okay, hold on, let me just watch. So, hey, David, welcome. I'm glad that you are here. So, yes, I am looking still for volunteers. Let me just write down. I have, okay, let's see. I'm going to write down Reddy and David and Crystal. So you have to be here to receive your reading. And when I call your name, if you cannot stay, that's okay. But then I will pull in another person. Now remember, these readings are for the collective. They're for everyone. My volunteers, my ambassadors, are the ones I'm picking so that we can share the love the universe has for you as well as for the collective, okay? So Abhijit and everybody else, oopsie, hold on, I just messed up my, there, sorry. I feel that you are a person, Abhijit, who is representing many people who have been used for what they can give. How can I explain? When you're in a relationship where somebody wants your money or they want you to do things for them, they're manipulating and they're trying to control you. It is heartbreaking, especially if it is someone that you love. God is the perfect example of a loving relationship because no matter what we do, no matter how we mess up, God never gives up on us. There is constant love available, just like the breath that you take in and out. If human beings are disappointing or heartbreaking or they just don't connect with you, we have a choice. We can continue to invest our energy in humans who are not in our highest good, or we can use the disappointment to get closer to the divine. I know that God uses these readings coming through my voice to encourage you to turn inside. Turn inside and seek the spirit within. If you want to have more information, if you'd like to connect with me, My website is manifestfaster.com, and there's a place where you can ask me a question. When people ask me a question, I create a reading and I put it online to share with the collective, because you are not the only person who is meeting humans who are just bringing your energy down. We want to surround ourselves with people of like spirit who can lift us up and support us. So, Abhijit, you have permission to choose better when it comes to the people that are surrounding you in your life. The divine loves you so much, and the divine wants you to connect with people who will lift you up. All right? Moving forward, we have ready. Are you ready? Ready? Are you here? And then I have, okay, hi, ready. I see you are here. And then we have, let me see here. I just want to trust. Okay, good. So we have ready, and then we have David, and then we have Crystal. Okay, ready. This reading is about the love of God, the divine flow of constant love that is available to all of us if we simply choose to receive it. Today, I'm seeing through these cards that the people who are responding are very tied up or stuck to humans who are not treating them right. So the cards so far have been dealing with how God interprets our situations and wants the best for us. If you resonate with this message, hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you are here hungry for vitamin L, a touch of the divine spirit. Hi, Leanne. Welcome. I hope you enjoy today's little bit of divine love. Okay? So let's, now we are opening up to ready. Ready. Are you ready? Okay, someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So, ready. When somebody deserts you, when somebody chooses to go be with someone else, it is a blessing. Now, I know it does not feel like a blessing when somebody leaves you, but there's a quotation that says, rejection is protection. If you were supposed to be, hang on, listen. If you were supposed to stay with your person, it would have worked out. The fact that they took their eye off of you and they put it on someone else is important. As you release your ex friend, as you release your friend to go on with their life, you need to do your research. What is it about the love that you're looking for? What is it that's missing? You are a spy to your own choices. Look, spying inside of your own heart, because God wants for you to be connected to someone who you deserve and who deserves you. Many times we forget to include the divine when we're searching for our partner. And the reality is that as you seek a connection with the divine that is stronger than your human connections, that is when you are magnetic to someone who will treat you the way you deserve. No one is spying on you, ready. That is not what this is about. What this is about is spying on your own heart. What is missing is your connection with the divine. Yoga is a wonderful tool to be able to connect with the part of you that is connected to the divine. Meditation is also there. The universe wants you to know that you are so loved. You are so precious. And as you walk forward away from that old relationship, you will be connecting with divine guidance. Okay? My next volunteer is David. David, are you here today? Are you still here, my friend David? And then we have Crystal. As I pick our volunteers for today, remember that you are an ambassador. Your trade, hi David, your trade with me for choosing you for the reading is that you will carry love into your world. Many times when we carry the love forward, it's strangers who are the easiest to love. And when you're at the market, when you're doing your day to day life, look into people's eyes and think to yourself, God loves you. It's such a powerful way to make little changes that will make a huge difference. David, let's pick a card for you. Very interesting. I select these cards with my divining rod, and I was really surprised that this deck came up. But I know from what you guys are here and the resonance I feel from you that these cosmic insights are exactly what the divine had in mind. I am here every day doing the love transmissions, so please do come up. Right now, I take 5 volunteers every reading. These are short readings. Remember to come back on Sunday. That's when it's a longer reading when I answer personal questions. Okay, be sure to subscribe so that you're notified when I come on for the personal readings. Hi, Pam. So, David, manifest. Wow. Tell the universe exactly what you want. The divine is wanting you to know, David, that there's been a bit of shyness, there's been a bit of fear, a little fear to trust trust the universe with what you want. David, there are some things that you have been desiring and you haven't seen them yet. And you're like, well, why should I tell the universe nothing works out for me? Can you relate, David? And the universe wants you to notice this posture of these hands. Put your hands together like that, David, okay? And everyone else who's listening, pick up on this same energy. Put your hands at your heart in this posture. Namaste, okay? There's no accident that you are here on this reading today, David. The universe wants to bless you with a blossom. See how the flowers are coming out of the top of the hands. You have had seeds in your spirit that have not had fruit yet. They have not grown. But divine love is here today to remind you, when you align with the spirit of divine love, you are creating a magnetism around yourself. The quickest proof of the divine working in your life is being in the right place at the right time. Even the fact that you're hearing this message right now, and those of you who just stopped in, thank you so much for spending a moment here. I know people come and go quickly on these readings, but if you're hearing my voice, it means something is almost there. David, what is it that's the most important for you? Tell the universe exactly what you want. David, you have been on several of my readings, and I would love to be able to give you more information. Find my website, manifestfaster.com, and you'll see a tab called Ask Catherine. Ask me your question. and I will respond to you. All right? There's something coming very soon, David, and I hope that you will take great, um, how, how can I say, anticipation and joy. Thank the universe in advance for what it is you're wanting. All right? Look at yourself in the mirror and say, thank you that you brought this to me. Thank you, universe, for showing yourself to me. Thank you for making my dreams come true. All right? That's your spiritual homework. And David, remember, as you're going through your day today, so important that you shine love and appreciation to every human you run across. All right? My readings for divine love are just for that purpose. Not only for you who are hearing my voice, but to spread love everywhere. The planet has never been more needy. Crystal, you are my next person on the list, my next ambassador. Are you still here, my friend Crystal? You are welcome, David. Follow up, find my website, send me a message. You can do it. Okay, manifestfaster.com. Crystal, are you here? Let me sip my tea. Oh, welcome, Crystal. I'm glad you've been here before, haven't you? I'm so glad to see you again. Remember, on Sunday, I am back and I am doing readings to answer your questions. And yesterday, I just released a new video. It is a tarot reading and tapping, and it's about the perfect job, the perfect career. So those of you who are wondering about your work, be sure to check out that video. It's longer and it gives you some guidance with the cards and with tapping. Okay, Crystal. Well, Crystal, my goodness, are you single or are you with somebody? This is a very interesting card. I want to know if you're single or if you're looking before I give you the message. Remember that this message might be for you even though you are not Crystal. There's very magical things that happen when you're watching readings online like this and you just flip around and you just happen to tune in and here is this lady talking about the love of the divine. And so while I'm waiting for Crystal to let me know if she's single or not, Crystal, single but heartbroken. Aw, okay, I'm so glad you told me that. First of all, Crystal, I am so sorry that you're still heartbroken. I would love to, I know I have a couple of readings online that are for heartbreak. So if you can, go to manifestfaster.com and just ask Catherine and tell me your story. And I can write back to you and tell you a suggestion, all right? But interesting that the universe brought this card to you. What is this about, Crystal? Date night? You don't have anybody to date. And besides, your heart is still aching from that past relationship. Put your hand on your heart, Crystal, and hold your chest right at your heart while I give you this message from the divine about love. The disappointment from the breaking of human love is very painful. Heartbreak is called heartbreak for a reason. It feels as if your heart is forever broken. But this is not true. I'm so glad you're here, Crystal, today, so that you can hear just how much the universe loves you. Thank you, Magnificent Success, for putting the link in there. I so appreciate you for that. Thank you. Because look what this says. Get ready, okay? Get ready to date. So Abraham Hicks, one of my favorite teachers, one of the things they say is this: I am getting ready to get ready to get ready to date again. And I feel, Crystal, there is no accident that you are here. May is a long time ago, and you have been walking around wounded for day after day after day. ironically, the universe has been showering love on you every single day. There have been people that have been kind to you. There have been movies that you may have seen. Nature speaks to us. And it's like you have an umbrella, like you're holding an umbrella, so the love of the divine has simply not penetrated to help you. I can tell you right now that rejection is protection. I've been involved with men and also friends, and it was good until it wasn't. There was something there for me until it wasn't. And moving on is a painful but necessary step. So, my dear Crystal, I see so clearly where you are, and I'm grateful that the universe brought you here to this reading. As you turn to the divine, I'm going to give you one of my favorite techniques, okay? And let's see, do I have a pen? Yes, I do. Okay. I call it the scribble technique. Dr. V has been trying the tapping. How's it working, Dr. V? Tell the people. Okay, so I'm going to show here. Janice, welcome. Janice is a person who's worked with me for over 15 years. She met her soulmate, Crystal. She never thought that she would be married when I met her. She was 42 or something like that. And she's been married over 10 years, going on 11 years. And she had to get over the heartbreaks in her past. And she is walking forward with a mate right now. It's miraculous. So I'm going to show you this scribbling technique. Okay, Crystal? And everyone else who is angry, upset, somebody has hurt your feelings, scribbling is magical. What we do is you think about your ex and your heartbreak, and you just start to scribble. And then you say things to yourself like, this was not fair. He had no right to do that. I can't believe he broke up with me. I was the perfect girlfriend. I mean, I'm just saying things, but you say your thoughts. And as you scribble, it's as if that the ill will and the feelings about that horrible breakup absolutely goes down your arm and out onto the card. And you scribble and scribble and scribble until you're tired of scribbling. And it's almost like a huge knot, isn't it? Look at that. It looks like a knot. What happens is this really, it feels like magic, but it's not really magic. It's a way for you to empty your heart without words, without trying to journal. I know that I can help you. I have expertise in breaking up. I've been helping people with breakups over 20 years, probably for my whole life now that I think about it. But the website Manifest Faster has free resources, but more importantly, it's a place where you can write to me directly. And once I get your message, I will answer you with some resources. Okay, Crystal? My heart goes out to you. The universe loves you so much. And the divine has been trying to reach out to you over many months. It's hard to trust again. And the universe knows when you get ready to get ready to get ready to get ready. However many get readies you have to add, go ahead. I am getting ready to get ready to get ready to get ready to date is a more loving way to handle heartbreak than being closed to dating again. Crystal, I'm matching that hand posture. Hold it up to your chest. And namaste, it's as if you're saying goodbye to your old life as a broken up person and stepping into your new life, loved and treasured by a person who is your ideal partner. So thank you so much. Thank you to my volunteers today, Nidhi, Avjit, Reddy, David, and Crystal. And as you go off into your world, spread love wherever you go. I will be back tomorrow with another meeting of the minds to choose divine love above all. And then on Sunday, I will be here to answer all your questions, okay? So be sure to subscribe so you'll be notified. Harshini and the rest of you guys who are here right now, thank you so much. Lily, I see that you're visiting. Thank you, Dr. V. I hope to see you on a reading when I can draw a card and have you be an ambassador for me and for tapping and for love. There is, Dr. V, there's a brand new video posted on manifesting the perfect job. It's got tapping in it plus a tarot reading, so be sure to check that out. Hi, Bertie. Let's see. And Leanne, I hope I see you guys tomorrow on the reading. The first 5 people that show up are always my ambassadors. So I let you go right now with a big hug. I love you all so much. Thank you for spending a tiny bit of your time here with me. And I will see you tomorrow. Love you.